I'm Deanne Ferrone, and this is my husband Joe, and we own 3 salons in Colorado, the Westminster location, Northfield, and Parker.
We acquired the Westminster Salon in March of 2022 this year, and just 2 weeks ago we acquired the Parker and the Northfield salons.
We've had a fantastic experience thus far with Pigtails and Crewcuts, and I think the main thing that helped us make the decision that this was the direction we wanted to go in was the main corporate office. We reached out to Pigtails and Crewcuts via the website and got a phone call back from Michelle within 15 minutes, and everything that came after that was so organized, so polished, so professional, everything, all the ducks in a row, so to speak. Yeah, it was very easy to just acquire more information.
Before joining Pigtails and Crewcuts as a franchisee, I was a commercial property insurance underwriter, and also I was a jazz trumpet player. But I always knew that I wanted to try franchising and become a small business owner, and the Pigtails and Crewcuts model just struck me as something that would be both profitable and have room for growth, as well as help us to teach our 2 children the ways of business.
I was an elementary school teacher for 13 years prior to becoming a business owner. So I had very little business background, but I knew I wanted something that was still connected to kids, that still had that family-friendly environment. One of the core values of Pigtails and Crewcuts is giving back to the community, and that's something that's always been very dear to my heart. So I feel like joining Pigtails and Crewcuts team really aligned with all the values that I had as a teacher and also as a mom. I think one of my personal goals of owning Pigtails and Crewcuts franchise is really having the ability to expand myself professionally. There's always more to learn when it comes to business. There's always more things to do when it comes to managing your people and also understanding your profit and loss statements and your balance sheets. But I think the thing that I really enjoy most is just the time flexibility.
I really enjoy being in front of customers and also having that real physical aspect of a brick and mortar business to interact with. In my prior professional life, so much of what I did was just in front of the computer, so it's kind of silly to say it, but one of my favorite parts of the business right now is just the product and the inventory, getting my hands on things, bringing them into the salon, interacting with our guests is what brings me a lot of joy.
I think one of my biggest business goals with Pigtails and Crewcuts is really the opportunity for us to just continually expand. So we started with 1 salon, we then acquired 2 additional salons that were already in operation, but we also have plans to open a 4th salon. So there are a lot of things that you can replicate from 1 salon to the next, creating great systems and structures. There's a lot of support within the franchise with other multi-unit owners that allow you to create a great peer-to-peer connection and relationship building to allow you to learn new things so that you can keep growing the business to the best of your ability.
Flexibility of being semi-absentee owners allows us to scale to multiple salons while increasing revenue, and we are very much looking forward to our first ground-up build-out in Longmont, Colorado. Hopefully that will be occurring within the next 12 months.